If there's anything I learned from Unus Annus, it's that the clock of time never stops ticking.
What would adding time do?
Just basically,
we can't add time. The clock is always ticking down.
As they remind you every goddamn video.
What I want.
But
Listen, life comes at us fast. We don't know what life is gonna give us. And today, it's gonna give you a paintball.
But for a while, they sure made it feel like it stopped. They brought us inspirational videos.
I just want to learn how to read.
They brought us videos and we watched those videos. Or if you didn't watch them, you're left with the knowledge that you will never be able to experience Unus Annus. Unless... Crankgameplays is a YouTube channel run by Ethan Nesser Darling, who seems to be the mastermind behind the idea of Unus Annus. His channel has over 1 million subscribers, and his content really takes me back to my childhood. Back to a time when I didn't even know you could have YouTube drama. Back to a time when I sat down and just watched Dan2DM videos for hours at a time. Okay, let's talk about Markiplier. You don't really need an introduction to Markiplier, do you? I mean, everyone knows Marky Moo.
Was that the bite of 80?
I'm serious. I mean, do you really need an introduction to this YouTube channel with over 30 million subscribers, who raises money for charity pretty regularly, who almost never had any controversy, run by an amazing hunk of a man, who owns 5 ovens? Because if you do, you kind of have autism. Unus Annus was a channel created by Ethan Nesser Darling and his less popular friend Mark Edward Fishbach. The channel was meant to be deleted a year after it was made, thus symbolizing the never-ending ticking of the clock of time.
We live our lives taking each second for granted.
But what would you do if you knew how much time you had left?
Unus Annus.
1 year.
This channel, much like all of you, has a limited amount of time.
And every day, we march ever closer to this channel's inevitable doom.
The channel was managed by Mark's girlfriend, Amy, who thought of a lot of the ideas for the videos.
They would have gone bonkers without her. I feel like I'm currently going bonkers. Do you feel like you're going bonkers?
Yeah, I mean, she still comes up with tons of ideas for us to do here. If we don't do some of the ideas that she's got set up for, like, more involved stuff that aren't just sitting here at the computer, because we do have ideas for that, she will lose her mind.
Amy is the hero.
No, she's the CEO.
She is.
For the first few months of Unus Annus, the content was there, the energy and jokes were all there. It was so good, in fact, that the creators themselves even went as far as to call their very first videos, "Oops, all bangers." Which I completely agree with. But something was brewing behind the scenes. Something that would make the last few months for these creators very difficult.
If this city was a kingdom, I'd want you to rule with me. Still worried for your safety after all that tomfoolery.
The pandemic was something that was bound to happen. If not this one, then another one. Unfortunately for these two, half of their lifetime had to be spent inside. This wouldn't stop them, of course, as they found creative ways to make content at home, even bound to the bore of quarantine life. Everything that starts has an end. That includes Unus Annus, and that includes this channel. Subscribe while you still can. And that end was celebrated by a whole 12-hour YouTube stream with the whole Unus Annus crew gladly giving their last goodbye to everyone watching. This stream not only served as the last episode of Unus Annus before the deletion of the channel, but also served as a final reminder of the ticking of the clock. In all honesty, Unus Annus was a really good project made by really good content creators. By the way, you know what else is a really good video made by a real semi-decent content creator? My Nanashi Mume theory. Leave a like, go watch The Tragedy of Nanashi Mume, join the Discord server, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!
Okay, Boomer,
whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Okie dokie, boomer.